Yo, what's going on YouTube? In this video, as you can see, my rig is on my workbench. If you're wondering why, today is the day we actually transfer all the rigs to 12 GPU mining frames, and we bring this rig to the basement as well. And as I mentioned before, this was on a 120 volt circuit, so if you have the server PSU on like a regular wall outlet, it's only going to allow you to use 900 watts. So we'll also be able to use 1200 watts now, the full capacity of this power supply. And you know, I'll probably switch cards around, may add a card here or there, but essentially everything will be on 12 GPU mining frames. I got that spare one there. So as I mentioned before, I don't want to be using my personal gaming PC anymore as a mining rig. So I'll be taking that back, putting that into the Lian Li case for another video, just so I can game it and stuff. But yeah, so first things first, we'll be transferring all of these GPUs, this motherboard and power supplies into this frame first. And yeah guys, I'll do this rig first. I'm not gonna record the entire thing because it's probably gonna be painstaking if I do that. Probably gonna have to disconnect all the power to the cards and whatnot, and not power but PCIe cables, and reroute everything, cable manage everything, just make it look nice, you know. And we'll do this rig first, and then we will move on to the rig that I essentially built out of my gaming PC, and that one should be fairly easy because I'm pretty much just building a motherboard. I have this spare Celeron PC. I got my SSDs ready as well, and obviously a new motherboard. And the only thing we need at this point is the spare stick of DDR4 RAM that I have in there. Excuse me. But yeah guys, should be a fairly smooth transition. And apologize if I sound super exhausted. I've been running around all day to carry this down like 3 sets of stairs, and I'm telling you, man, that is not light at all. But yeah guys, let me get to this. Let's mount everything properly, and yeah, well, I'll show you guys the finished result, and then I'll take you guys to the next rig, and we'll go from there. So give me a sec, so you'll see it on the frame built in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, we are done, and as you can see, I got everything in. I got the power supply in. It is kind of looking a little like a rat's nest. Maybe a lot, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, everything's in, everything's all plugged in. Power is good, PCI is good, the USB to PCI connector is good. I switched out the SSD as well, and yeah man, this rig's pretty much done. It's pretty much going to go with this rig. I think I only have to add one card to this rig, which is my Asus Strix 3080. But yeah, this non-LHR rig is done. I am missing a card off of it. I think I need to order some splitters off of GPUrisers.com because I got solid splitters. And yeah, maybe I could add one more card from a splitter connection. But yeah, this rig's pretty much done, so I'm just going to put it off to the side, and then we'll work on the next rig as well. Okay guys, we're back, and this is the final rig I pretty much got to mess around with. Like I said before in the last clip, I do need to move the Strix to this rig because it does have that server power supply. So I don't want to overload it. It does allow me to add one more card to that motherboard, so that's why I'm doing it. And it's non-LHR, so is that rig. And what I'm thinking is I'm considering of just having all of these cards as 3070 Ti's in this rig. Just as my 3070 Ti rig, and I may just leave it at that. And I'm probably gonna swap these cards because they're LHR. This card has seriously bad thermals. Like, this card can only do like 56 mega hash. So I think I'm just gonna put this card to the side. It actually may go into my Lian Li case, and I may use it here and there just because if I don't have the thermal pads, I don't want to be just running the card. Like, to be honest, for 50 mega hash, It's it's just as much as like an LHR 3060 Ti, 3070. Pretty much, you're only 10 mega hash off. And yeah, man, like even right now, I just touched the card and it's like some oily residue on it. So whatever the hell MSI did with this card, it's just shit. It's straight up. Like I don't like just touching the card right now. Like there's a lot of oil leaking out of it. Oh God. You know what? Yeah, that's definitely not going back in. What the heck? Do you guys see that on my hands? I don't know. Maybe you need to get a close up. That's just me touching the card. So clearly there's something wrong here. If I pull it off and inspect it and it's just completely leaking of oil, honestly I may even RMA it now, just because that's not something you want to put into a PC. But yeah, let me pull this off. Let me pull the cards off. After I pull the cards off, I'll inspect this one, and then pretty much from there, I might take a little break and then reorganize everything. But I gotta go wash my hands now. That is gross. I don't know what the heck. That looks like oil to me. So just give me a few seconds, guys, and I'll update you when after I build this, and maybe I'll update you after inspecting this card too. So give me a second, guys. Okay guys, we are back, and everything is done. I got all the rigs put together, everything swapped over to 12 GPU frames, and yeah man, I'm super happy how it came out. It's a lot cleaner, no more monitors running around the place. Yeah man, I'm super glad. However, this was a two-part video, meaning that I got all of these rigs done, right? No problems, no issues. I've been using these rigs for a while now. They're already set up and they're all good to go. However, this rig right here, this is a 3070 Ti for the Win 3 rig on Ethereum. And if you see my unboxing video, I actually bought a Asus Prime H570 Plus motherboard, and it died on me. I'll probably try to put a little snippet of a video I had, but pretty much it just wouldn't turn on. It would turn on for a second, and the fans would die out. The RGB on the RAM wouldn't even come on. I tried so many configurations. I swapped 2 different CPUs because I had 2 spare CPUs. I tried 3 different power supplies, almost everything I could, and nothing would work on that motherboard, so I returned it to Newegg. I'm hoping that goes smooth after all that Gamers Nexus stuff I've been hearing. But yeah man, I hope that goes smooth. But I ended up ordering another B560A gaming Wi-Fi that I have over there as well, because it works. I know those motherboards are reliable. I tried one already, so it was pretty cheap, so I got it, and it worked on the instant boot up, no issues at all. And yeah, everything's all hashing correctly. I did take down a few cards that really need thermal pads, especially that MSI 3080 Supreme X. Honestly, that's for another video, but I do need to do pads on that. That card could only do 54 mega hash, and it was at like 98 degrees Celsius for the virtual, no, the VRAM temp, my fault. But yeah, aside from that, all the other cards are good. I'm not gonna lie, bringing this rig down here, this was on my 3rd floor. I brought it down here to put it on the PDU. These cards kind of run a bit hotter. That 3090 needs pads for sure. And if you want to see my power consumption, we're pulling about 18 amps right now. We're not at the 80% rule yet. We still have some room. And I wanted to show you guys my temperature in this basement right now. It's actually 23.1 degrees Celsius and 73.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and I think that's pretty good for 26 RTX 30 series GPUs, and quite a bit of them, as you know, they're 3080s, or they have the GDDR6X memory that runs hot, like that the 3070 Ti rig. These are all like 3080s. There's that one 3090, and those are, I think these are 4 3080s and 1 3070. No, 3 3080s and 2 3070s. So Not bad, not bad. I got this AC Infinity fan here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna return it. It's not doing much, but yeah, guys, I got everything done, everything swapped over. I'm super happy, and yeah, man, I everything's a lot cooler down here because I opened up the window and whatnot. But honestly, I was really hoping everything to go smoothly, but unfortunately it didn't for this rig. And you know, it is what it is. Things happen, and that's what happens when you don't stock up on a lot of supplies. You know, I didn't have spare motherboards because I only have like LGA 1200 CPUs, the Celerons that I bought. That's all I really have. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not upset. But yes, if you're wondering why there's no monitors or anything, it's connected to Hive OS. So we've officially transitioned from Windows to Hive. There will be a separate video coming out for that as well in the future, but for now, guys, this is the new setup. I'm hoping to open up that window right there so we can get increased airflow. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's the entire transition, the new setup for now. Super happy. A little bit messy in my basement, I apologize, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.